want to take a break. We'll check in with Kevin. Get a look at your forecast here as we head in.
Jason Galvin is a sunrise anchor at 17 News at KGET Bakersfield.
Had you asked me 10 years ago if I thought I'd be sitting where I am now, I would have said absolutely not.
Originally being a business major, Jason really had no intention to be a journalist.
I think the first time I realized that I wanted to work in television or journalism was after I graduated high school.
Little did Jason know, after a phone call from his uncle, that this would plant the seed for a potentially bright future in the broadcast world.
He called me one day and said, I'm sitting here listening to Dan Patrick, who's a famous former ESPN anchor, on the radio, and I was thinking to myself, you know a lot about sports like Dan Patrick, and you like to talk, so why don't you go be like Dan Patrick? And I was like, I guess I never thought about that before.
17 News from here, it's 8:26. I'm Jason Galvin. Good to have you with us.
I progressed and put some effort into it and realized that I had at least a little bit of talent and was capable of making a career out of it. I think that's kind of when I knew.
For a guy that's on TV every day and in the public eye, you would never think that self-doubt would come into play.
People would probably laugh at this, but a lack of confidence in myself, at least in the beginning. I applied at 73 television stations, and I'll remember that number the rest of my life, because the first 72 wouldn't even give me an interview. I was close to giving up on the television dream.
It is not a function of his experience as much as it is his just native intelligence and his personality that gives him, I guess you'd sum it up in one word, that would be leadership.
Not only is Jason a team player, but his enthusiasm is above the rest.
When he's really passionate about something or gets really excited, you can tell. Like, he gets really excited about it. Like, his voice will just fill up the newsroom.
Aside from the grueling task of having to wake up at 3 in the morning, the community and the people Jason works with make it all worthwhile.
When you get to come to work and do the things that we do and make the impact on the community that we do, that makes it all worth it. And I work with a great group of people here.